From 1965 to 2015, riots in the city have been breaking out due to police brutality, and as time goes on and society evolves, history has begun to repeat itself. Riots have been happening all through time, from the Rodney King beating to Tulsa riots, Ferguson to what happened in Baltimore. As a society, we try to avoid talking about the real reasons behind the riots, and like to just label them as race riots. But just as time tells, it's not because of race issues, even though it has a direct connection to racial tension. The Kenneth Report in 1968 even said our nation is moving to two societies, one white, one black, separate and unequal. With the passing of the Civil Rights Act in 1964, the race relations seemed to be headed in the right direction. However, states acted to circumvent the new federal law, including California, that created Proposition 14, which moved to block housing section of the act. This created anger and a feeling of injustice within the inner cities. On August 11, 1965, Los Angeles' South Central neighborhood of the Watts became the scene of the greatest example of racial tension America has seen. From what happened in the neighborhood to the Watts, what happened to Sandra Bland, racial tension has not settled down in the recent years. It has been brought to major media attention. We now live in a society where you have to walk on eggshells being a person of color. We have had so many incidents where young African American lives have been taken after regular, quote, routine, unquote, stops. I now have to face the reality of when driving, I too risk the chance of being profiled. My brothers risk the chance of being profiled. Living in Colby, Kansas, my issues regarding race has definitely intensified, where the population is 90% white and a non-shocking 1.3% African American. Living in Colby has definitely opened my eyes to people of different cultures, of different backgrounds, of different views. Coming from Oklahoma City, where it's closer to 60% white and 15% black, culture is everywhere, where in Colby, the culture is more limited. Racial tension has directly affected my life in so many ways. Being a biracial woman living in a white-dominated city, I have to realize that I now am at risk. Living in Colby has definitely been a changer. A change for the good, a change for the bad, that is yet to be decided.